Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 7 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 7 math and then click on view all lessons. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Let's just start with the lesson that is ratios, rates, and proportions. Let's just start with the lesson that is unit rates. Find the unit means one thing, right? So unit rate means we need to calculate the price of one thing. Look at the first example, 16 deliveries in 4 hours equals how many deliveries per hour? So 16 deliveries in 4 hours, so we need to divide 16 divided by 4 hour, we have 4 deliveries. The correct option is 4 deliveries per hour. Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, find the unit rate 18 orders in 3 days. So we need to calculate how many orders in one day. So 18 orders in 3 days, we need to divide 18 by 3. So 18 divided by 3 is, it would be 6 orders per day. The correct option is 6 orders per day. Option number 1 is the correct option. Find the unit rates 12 seats in 2 rows. So we need to calculate how many seats per row. So you have to divide 12 by 2. So 12 divided by 2 is, you have to divide 12 by 2. So 12 divided by 2 is 2 times what number is 12? 6 it is. It is 6 seats per row. The correct option is 6. Option number 2 is the correct option. Find the unit rates 18 cupcakes in 3 boxes. So how many cupcakes per box? Three times 6 is 18. So the correct option is 6 cupcakes per box. Option number 2 is the correct option. Find the unit rate 18 laps in 3 days. So how many laps per day? So 18 divided by 3 is, that is 6 laps per day. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 6 laps per day. Find the unit rate. That is 6 minutes for 2 songs. That is 3 songs, 3 minutes per song. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 6 books per box. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. The next lesson is equivalent ratios word problems. Let's just start with the lesson. equivalent ratios, word problems. Are these ratios equivalent? Tell old razors to 15 new razors and 6 old razors to 9 new razors. So let's just write them down in the fraction form, right? The first thing we need to do is write them down in the fraction form. That is 10 by 15 and 6 by 9. So 10 by 15 and 6 by 9. Now cross multiply. We have to do 10 times 9 and 15 times 6. So 10 times 9 is 90 and 15 times 6 is 90. So both sides are equal. That means they are exactly equivalent. Okay, you can complete. Let's just start with the test questions. Are these ratios equivalent? 12 cents for 6 items and 4 cents for 2 items. So let's just cross multiply. 12 times 2 and 6 times 4. That is 24 equals 24. So both sides are exactly equal. So that means yes, the ratios are equivalent. Got it? The correct option is yes, they are equivalent. Option number 1 is the correct option. Are these ratios equivalent? 15 large balls to 20 medium balls and 12 large balls to 16 medium balls. So no, they are not equivalent. The correct option is no. They are equivalent. Oh yes, they are equivalent. The correct option is yes, they are equivalent. Okay, got it. Are these ratios equivalent? 2 cents for every 14 people and 3 cents for 12 people. That is 2 by 14 and 3 by 12. So you have to do 2 times 12 and 3 times 14. 2 times 12 is 24, 42 it is. So they are not equal. So the correct option is no, the ratios are not equivalent. The correct option is no, they are not equivalent. Are these ratios equivalent? 3 people every 9 days and 5 people every 14 days. That is 3 to 9 and 5 to 14. So which is the correct option? 5 times 9 is 45 and 14 times 3 is 42. So they are not equal. So the correct option is no, the ratios are not equivalent. The correct option is no, they are not equivalent. Are these ratios equivalent? 14 to 12 children and 7 to 6 children. So that is 14 to 12 and 7 to 6. Sides are exactly equal. The correct option is yes, they are exactly equivalent. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is compare ratios word problems. Mr. Livingston and Mrs. Howell took 8 classes to find out their students' favorite color. In Mrs. Livingston class, 10 students said their favorite color was blue and 8 said their favorite color was red. So 10 by 8 it is. And Mrs. Howell's class, 11 voted for blue and 10 for red. Whose class had a lower ratio of students who preferred blue to students who preferred red? So the ratios are 7 by 8, right? Convert to percentages form and see. 125 and 110%. So that means 110% is smaller than 125%. Let's just start with the test questions. When Kim work out, she spends 15 minutes doing cardio and 18 minutes doing resistance training. Marvin's workout consists of 10 minutes of cardio and 13 minutes of resistance training. Who does a lower ratio of cardio to resistance training? So Kim is doing 15 minutes to cardio, 18 minutes resistance training, and Marvin is doing 10 minutes to 13 minutes, right? Just convert it into percentage form. Divide it and multiply by the 100. 15 divided by 18 times 100, that is 83.3%. And then 10 divided by 13 is 76.9%. So who does a lower ratio? Marvin has the lower ratio than Kim. The correct option is Marvin. Option number 3 is the correct option. Marvin, there is something wrong with the options, right? Okay, the next one is Blue Point Middle School's orchestra has 15 violin players and 10 flute players. 15 violin to 10. Rockport Middle School orchestra on the other floor had 20 flutes to 14 flute. Which middle school has a lower ratio? 15 divided by 10 times 100 is 150%, and 20 divided by 14 times 100 is 142%. So who has the lower ratio? The Rockport Middle School has the lower ratio. The correct option is Rockport Middle School. Right option number 1 is the correct option. Last season, Susan's soccer team won 16 games and lost 18 games. His cousin Sophia's team won 11 games and lost 14 games. Which team had a higher ratio of the win to loses? So that is 16 by 18. 16 divided by 18 times 100 is 88.8%, and 11 over 14 times 100 is 78.5%. So who has the higher ratio? Susan's team has the higher ratio. It is Susan's ratio team, right? At Tarrell's stables, there are 15 stallions and 20 mares. At Kelly's stables, there are 14 stallions and 17 mares. Where is the, where is there a higher ratio of the mares? So which is the correct option? Option number Tarrell's has the highest. It's Kelly Stables. Okay, it's Stables. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is scale drawings. Keenan made a scale drawing of the auditorium. The scale he used was 1 inch to 10 feet. In the drawing, the stage is 5 inches long. What is the length of actual stage? So 1 inch equal 10 feet. You need to calculate the stage is 5 inches long. So that is 1 inch to 10 and 5 inches to how many feet? So 1 times 5 is 5. So 10 times 5 is 50. It would be 50 feet. The correct option is 50 feet. Let's just start with the test questions. Wilson made a scale drawing of a city he used to scale the scale 1 inch to 3 yards, right? Now the actual width of the neighborhood park is 66 yards. So we need to calculate what number 3 times what number makes 66. 3 times 22 makes 66, right? So 1 times 22 is 22 inches. Option number 1 is the correct option.